Okie dokie, that should be on. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Go. Let's stream, refresh. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, and then put the link in the description. No, not in the description, in the Discord. Copy link. Yeah. To the Discord. Where are we? Where are we? Public. Where's the SMP stream? There we go. SMP content. There we go. And then self promo. Okie dokie. Now that should be alright. Brilliant. Okay, and then looks good. Got music, got everything. Hey Phil, welcome. Okay, well that's good. That's hello, Turtinand. Ooh, new people. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's get this started then. Ugh. Let's give my neck a stretch. So today, Turtinand, I do, but I know why for some reason. I can't see the profile pick up close. It might be that might be why. Don't worry, I recognise the name. But I need to be. Well, I'm going to be building a. I can see VSync failing. This is annoying me. This might look weird. There we go. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh,
Leo, there you are. Leo?
Your streaming
Oh god, you're cutting out a bit.
Hello?
There we go, that's
my
sounds better, I think?
It is your favourite streaming companion.
Indeed, indeed. Welcome to the land of the living. Yeah, you're cutting out a lot. What's happening with your mic?
I don't know. I might be lagging or some shit. I'm on Xbox.
That could be it. Okay, well, I need to actually get to the end of this maze that I've created so I can...
You're making more levels in the back rooms?
Yes, I am indeed. Today we are making a mall. If I can...
Hold on. Noise suppression. I've just turned noise suppression on. Is that better?
That sounds a bit better, yeah. I've just yeah, no, I do remember. That's why I remember the name Turtinand. Original application, yeah, sorry. New people, yeah, it's been a while. The muse has been kicking off recently. What am I? Yeah, I'm trying to get through this bloody maze. Oh my god. Come on.
You're in the back rooms?
Yeah, I'm in the office.
That's
but...
how you know your stuff is good. If you're lost in something,
I can't get through my own stuff. But it's the simple maze as well. Like it's the easy one. I think allegedly. No, this way. The fact that I have to look at the map.
I just came out of what felt like war. It was like the worst VC of my entire life.
Oh no, why?
Just karaoke.
Yep, that is yeah, that would be bad.
Matchbox, the Discord Matchbox, the one that play music.
I do know that, yeah.
They had like some kind of like pop music on, and then two people were singing along. It's like I zone out, and this is all at like 200% volume, right?
Yeah.
I can just hear like it's just mumbles. It's just mumbles, man. And I'm like, honestly, it feels like my nose is about to start leaking with blood and my eyes about to fall out. Like my head is just like removed from the existence.
Removed from the existence. That sounds.
Oh yeah, indeed. Yeah, my brain was getting it. My brain was just getting fried by it. I got a game. I got Police Patrol Officer Simulator.
Police Patrol Officer Simulator.
Police Simulator Patrol Officers. There we go. That's how you say it.
Jeebus creepers. Phil asked, "Are we gonna see the Room of Death?" If you mean the fun rooms, then here it is. This is. Oh, I put in some tables. Hold on. Did I design this on? I don't remember if because I did it with Percy. I don't remember if I designed that on stream. But we've got some tables and chairs in here now. Death has been taken out for a second. My best friend. But yeah, that's why that's at the moment. But today we're building the mall rooms. I'm gonna put a black might do. I think actually is there like a beige color?
I'm actually really curious.
Yeah.
I have a question for Phil.
Phil's a Minecraft.
Is the Phil in the Discord the same Phil as the Phil that watches your stream?
It is, yes. I do believe.
Ah, okay.
I need a picture of a mall. Let me get a picture of a mall.
I've been very curious. I've been like, is that the Soul Phil?
It is. It is the Soul Phil. Oh, crikey. Okay, there we go. I am going to look up a picture of a mall, or as we call it in the UK, a shopping centre.
Ooh, shopping centre. We love
Yeah,
shopping
I don't know if you've ever been to Bluewater or Lakeside. That's sort of similar, I guess.
I have been to a mall.
Okay, well you'll know what it is then.
Yeah, I got Nando's at a mall once. Man,
you got Nando's at a mall?
Yeah, man, Nando's was actually very nice. I had chicken for dinner today. I love chicken. Spices.
I too love chicken. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Is that Suji?
I've got a very good spice tolerance.
Hi, Suji.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Very good, thank you. I'm trying to Google a picture of a mall to get inspiration for the next Backrooms level. Yeah, but I'm like trying to.
I'm not sure if I quite know what a mole is.
Mall, M-A-L-L, like a shopping centre, yeah.
Shopping centre.
They have them in America. I'm supposed we have them here.
It's putting me a plate of food. Oh, the animal.
Shopping centre.
Mole, animal. Right?
Okay.
The animal or what type of mole?
Shopping centres. Shopping centres with all the shops and stuff.
Trying to see what sort of colour scheme I need.
A
sort
mole
of
shop.
Beige. I feel like.
La mole.
I don't know what kind of what's it? Sort of white floor. What am I doing? E.
You know what? Maybe I'll just pretend that I know what a mole is.
I don't know how else to describe it other than shopping centre. M-A-L-L? No, not ringing any bells.
Oh yeah, I know what a mole is.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Oh, I understood. Oh, I thought you said mole.
No, mall.
Like M-O-L-E.
No,
no.
No.
So confused. Saying, what does that mole have to do with the Backrooms? What?
Mall, yeah. Because you can find sort of mall-like things in the back. Like one of the Backrooms levels is a mall. Basically, that's how else to describe it. That's pretty much it. Or maybe white shulker boxes actually as well. Bum. Oh, dang it. I can hear people outside my window. That's annoying. Set. Polished. Diorite. Creeper. Oh man. Okay, let me think. I am so not on the call with my bestie, and you mean mall. I do mean mall. M-A-L. I don't say mall like an American. It's a mall. Or well, I'm just gonna call it a shopping centre. I think because that'd be easier to understand. Do I like this quartz bricks? Let's try quartz bricks instead. That's quite good actually. That's giving mall vibes. And then what about the walls? Sort of maybe mushroom stem, or like block of quartz, maybe, or mushroom stem. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's have a look at mushroom stem. See which one I like. Slash set slash set mushroom stem. I quite like that. I do quite like that.
So I remember working, well, not really working, but I was in this Minecraft server called BCMC. It's still alive, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the moderators built this mall of some sorts. I think it's closed. And yeah, it was any player could sort of like get like a mall stand and like make a shop. For example, that's where I made the murder shack.
Oh right, okay.
Which is where my inspiration for the Hitman business for my lore came from, and I sort of inspired from that.
Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah. Something. I just wanted to share that.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for listening.
Oh no, not white carpet. Oh dear. That's going to be a big mess to clean up. Okay, Suchi.
I see the pain.
Yeah. Now the floor is covered in white carpet. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, that's Oh, I'm gonna have to stop these mobs spawning as well. Okay, I think that's fine. And then I want to do maybe like a line of something through the concrete. But let me also maybe sandstone might be good for this, or maybe red sandstone actually as well. Then quartz pillars, I think, will probably be like this.
Can't lie, I woke up today and my left eye was killing and it hasn't stopped killing. Or it went away for most of the day actually, until after about like halfway through the school day, it went away and then came back around an hour to half an hour ago.
If it persists, see a doctor.
Right above my left eye.
Yeah, if it persists,
I think it's
see a
just like
doctor.
a headache.
Headache. Could be a headache, yeah.
I don't think it's worth seeing a doctor over.
No, if it persists, see a doctor. It means if it keeps going for like a week or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like doesn't stop, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh. A-Lord's here. Welcome, A-Lord's here before. 10 million concurrent views, yeah. Maybe one day, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Right. And then... Oh, actually, I could sort of shrink this a little bit, because I can build the shops. Oh, the shop's going to be interesting. Okay. Let's build, like, out diagonally, I think. Is this... No, this layer. Like that, and then let's see if we can like take this, and then okay, I'm gonna have to stay in line with it. That's not done a very good job. I think it's this one. And then
I have a question.
Yeah.
Just because it's really I need something to talk about, and I feel like
I
must start debating, right?
Yeah.
What's the best place you've eaten at? Your favorite place you have eaten at? Like a restaurant or something.
That is a good question.
As well, like...
Make a tea shop, I will. The best place that I've eaten at ever. That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, let me have a think about this for a second.
I gotta think a lot.
That's a difficult question to answer.
I've got
yeah.
like 2 answers in my mind. There was this place called the Bull's Head. It had really nice garlic bread and nice chips. And then
Yeah.
there's another place called Hickory's, and they had really nice chips and cheese. Mainly because the cheese was just delicious. And also this drink called grape soda. It tastes like Calpol.
Oh, I love Calpol,
Like
actually,
child's
to be
Calpol.
fair, yeah.
And we love Calpol.
We do. I am a fan of Calpol, a big fan of Calpol.
So I was like, get me. Once I had one bit of it, I was like, get me some of that pronto.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's
If I become
Calpol?
Prime Minister one day,
It's like
Prime
liquid
Minister, I'm getting
paracetamol? You get free Calpol
it's
for everyone.
it's liquid paracetamol.
Yeah, but it's got like I don't even know how it's like the nectar of the gods. It's like an amazing sweetener / sugar syrup in it. There's either strawberry or orange flavored. I'm quite partial to the orange.
Honestly, man, sometimes I wish they'd just take the paracetamol out of it, because then it wouldn't kill me to just down it. Like,
it's just when you have basically you get it when you're a child, and it's like amazingly addictive. It's like properly tasty, really, really nice. I love it so much. Yep, the wonders of
good. Like, if I ever become Prime Minister, gang, I'm gonna like.
Is that your aspiration in life?
Grape soda, absolutely no, that's effort. What's it called?
Fair enough. At least you're honest. Unlike the prime ministers. Political statement.
What's it called? I would get so much grape soda ordered to my thing, especially from Hickory's, because then it tastes like Calpol, and that's yum.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want you guys to produce Calpol without the paracetamol, because it is underrated, underloved. I heard they're discontinuing it.
No, surely not. Wait, the grape soda or the Calpol?
I think Calpol.
Surely not.
Let me search it. Give me a minute.
That's actually going to be so sad if they are.
To answer to the question, the only place I can think of is this one restaurant at this really popular place in Tenerife. I can't think of the restaurant's name right now.
Apple's not discontinued. We're good to go.
And
good. Yeah.
And it had this really good soup.
Good soup.
I love it. Good soup. I absolutely love. I don't really know what I ate. I know it was really good. I really enjoyed it. That's what I know. But if we're also gonna include like just beverages, then I have to go with this one bubble tea spot at La Laguna. I love it. It's got this yogurt option, which, you know how boba tea, bubble tea normally has like the little bubbles, right? So
yeah,
when they pop, they have like this little yogurt like trail, like that sweet taste of yogurt, and I don't know, I love it. It's addicting. And I have about 3 not coupons, like point cards, because I keep forgetting to bring the card. And so they're like, you know what, we'll just stamp them all when you get here. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for that. I wish I could stop forgetting to bring the cards. And then, for example, me and my mother wanted to go, drink at that spot, and she's like, "Did you brought the card, right?" And I'm like, "I left it in the car." And so yeah, we're going in tomorrow or
don't forget
on the weekend,
this time.
really. And I really love them. It's called Heart Bubble Tea. I don't know if they got other locations. From the Canary Islands, I guess they have other locations apart from the Canary Islands.
Yeah, you'd expect so, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I expect so. And my favorite flavor is yogurt mango. And I'm gonna have to look up the translation for the bubble flavor because okay, translator. Okay, so it's called maracuya. And called it's called passion fruit. Yeah, passion fruit bubbles.
Okay. Yeah.
And so yeah, that's. And so yeah.
That's the best place that you've drunk at, I suppose. Yeah. The best place that I've eaten. That's a really difficult question, you know. Okay. I don't know I actually don't know the name of it. This is the thing. So, in London, there's like what's called a hawker centre. They have them in places like Malaysia and Singapore. And I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like lots of small little stores that cook food, and you go around. It's like an indoor market kind of thing, but just for food. And you go around getting all of the food you want, and then you sit down at the table inside the market still and eat your food. And I got like an amazing curry served on a banana leaf. And it was just really, really tasty, but it was also really cheap as well. So I was like, damn, I'm going to come back here. I haven't been back yet, but I will, because I'm not in London very often, but I will go back. It is very good. So yeah, I think that's the best place I've eaten, I would say.
Oh, this is perfect, right? While you were talking, right, I had a topic in my mind that I wanted to talk about afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I lost it, and I was just sitting there like annoyed because I couldn't bring it back to my mind what I wanted to say. And then right after you finished, I've just instantly remembered what I was going to talk about again.
Oh, good.
My school did this weird like poem thing where we'd have to recite this same poem every morning in like outside the school.
Weird.
Altogether.
Okay.
Very weird, and it now means I have the poem Invictus ingrained into my body, and I can just recite it right now if I really wanted to.
Why?
And it's such a cool thing, like, because I forget often, because I'm surrounded by people from my school, that I forget often that not many people have a poem like fully ingrained in their head just because the school made them say it 100 times.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Like it's like such an interesting thing to be able to do, to just recite a poem off by heart.
Yeah.
Is that Spanish on the chat?
It's Phil saying estoy muy tan confundido.
I'm really confused.
Is tan really? I thought it was. Could I say like I'd say like estoy muy confundido. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Confundida is a feminine one.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I love doodling in DT. I like drawing on whiteboards. I can only draw good on whiteboards.
Surely not.
No, really, I can't draw really good on paper. And I don't feel like it's very easy to draw on like a computer.
You have to have like a pad, I think, to draw and eat good on a computer.
Can't draw with a mouse.
Yeah,
just surprisingly enough, right? Do you know that one profile picture I have? The one with the purple background?
Yes, yeah.
Well, lesser extent of the hair-wise, and I'd pretty much recreate the face.
Cool.
It was quite peak.
Sounds it.
It's because I'm so awesome sauce, innit?
Yeah. Awesome.
Doing poems and stuff in English is so boring. Those are really long.
Yeah. Have you still got the poem anthology that you have to learn? So I had to learn that as well.
What do you mean? What does anthology mean?
Like a large collection of poems in a big booklet.
Yeah, you get like a big old poem, like one's like My Last Duchess or something.
Oh yeah, have you got Ozymandias? I think is the first one.
Oh yeah, the one where he goes, "Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair."
Yeah.
To be fair, that's in Cyberpunk, and it was really cool when I saw that. But like, I haven't read that one just yet. I'm on My Last Duchess right now.
I don't think we ever did that one. I didn't do Remains. Have you got? So is it still the two choices of like the romance
It's war and
poems and the war
conflict.
poems? Oh, you are
No,
doing war and
we
conflict.
just
Okay.
got war and conflict.
Okay, yeah, we did
So
war
we
and
get
conflict. As well.
remains, like things that present like PTSD.
Yeah. Christ, this
We've
is
got like
giving me
remains,
PTSD
and then
at the moment.
like identity. There's one that's called checking out me history.
Yeah, no, we did that one. Yeah.
By some John Agard. There we go.
Yeah. Quite famous, I think, John Agard. It's been such a long time since I did poems, and I never want to do them again because it's just so boring. Oh, so yeah, CG, you might have to translate for me.
Yeah. So.
Phil is a they. Don't worry.
Okay, I can't tell if Phil is female or male. I can't tell. They say that they have something from school stuck in their head. I don't know if hymno is
Him?
a
I'd
Spanish
assume
word.
it's a hymn, like a
What?
a religious song.
This one's a religious song. When, what, and when?
I've sincerely never heard of that word, but if it is that, then I appreciate the information.
I'm pretty sure it is because it's just like we sing them at school, and yeah, it is. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
What a guess!
I used to have to sing. I remember singing like "Silent Night" back in primary school.
Silent night. Silent night.
Oh, almost launched something off my desk.
I sincerely have never heard that word in Spanish, so I guess that's new
so
vocabulary.
after that's
for
chess,
me,
we've got
even though
Ozymandias. That's the one after that. Just chess. Then London by William Blake.
Yeah.
Then Exposure by Wilfred Owen.
Oh yeah.
What are we talking about?
The poems that
Storm on
we
the
have to do
Island
for
by-
our English.
Storm on the
GCSE.
Island by Seamus Heaney. I think that's how you say his name.
Seamus Heaney.
Seamus. Oh yeah, I should know that one.
It's Irish.
The Prelude by.
Yes, the Prelude's good.
By
Yes.
William Wordsworth.
William Wordsworth. Yeah. Prelude's good. I like that one.
Issue by. That's a. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that name. That's too much for me. I took one good look at that one. Nope. When it starts with iron. When it starts with iron, the next letter is M. I give up.
Is it Imogen?
No, not Imogen. Imitiaz.
Ah, yeah. I don't know if I can help you with that one.
IMTIAZ.
Z.
Z.
It's not Z. That Z is American.
Oh, and then the last name is like Darker, but with a H. The Harker.
Harker. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't think I can help that pronunciation. Sound like ChatGPT. What am I on about?
There's one by Carol Rumans.
Yeah. There was one from the old Poet Laureate,
Emigre.
I think, as well. Yeah.
Poppies by
Poppies.
Jane something.
Yeah. I think that might have been... Oh, no, maybe it was photography, something like that. I can't remember.
That's the last one, actually.
Photograph.
Poppies is the last one.
Oh, Poppies.
The first one we did were War Photographer by...
War Photographer.
Duffy.
Yeah, Carol Ann Duffy. Yeah, she was the old Poet Laureate.
Charge of the Light Brigade by Alfred.
Oh, yeah, Charge of the Light Brigade. God, you're bringing back memories now.
Noble 600, Noble 600.
Yes, sir.
Cannon to the right, cannon to the left.
Stuck in
Remains,
the middle
that
with
was-
you.
I believe I'm gonna have to study Chinese.
Ooh, very interesting.
It's not really a have to. It's more of a I feel forced to.
You feel forced to study
Why?
Chinese.
It's because of this new girl in the singing club. She is Chinese, and I want to speak to her because she looks really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. I really want to speak to her, and
Do you know where she's from in China?
No. I do know she's Chinese.
Okay.
And I only slightly know her name. I'm terrible with names.
Does she have an English name, or is it just Chinese name she's told you?
Chinese.
Okay.
Chinese name. She told me the Chinese one.
Okay.
So.
Trying to think what else I
So yeah.
Bum bum
I have a what's it called?
Go on.
There's
Question?
a person in my school that's from like I don't know where he's from, right? But like
Yeah.
he doesn't really use his actual name ever. He came up with the I don't know what he did with his new name. He's got the name Joyous, and it's so
Joyous.
joyous.
Oh, that's nice.
Joyous.
He's chill. He's chill. You did Bayonet Charge by Ted Hughes.
Yeah,
don't know what
vaguely
you did.
remember that.
What about the one about the Japanese one, Kamikaze? Do you do that one?
Yes, we did do Kamikaze as well, yeah.
My last Dutch chest. It's honestly the videos that Miss shows us make it 10 times funnier.
Oh god. What is this
There's
about?
like just this one frame of this. It was just this like one frame of this guy just like with his finger up, just like staring intently into the camera like angrily, with like he's got this curly mustache and all.
Oh,
It's just so goofy.
that is goofy. Huh.
I honestly have come to despise history.
Which part? There's a lot of it.
Because like year 7 history is like Vikings and the cool stuff, right?
Yeah, I know what you're about to say, yeah.
And then you get to GCSE and oh my god, if I have to hear about one more bloody treaty, I might lose it.
Yes, so interesting.
Like I don't care about
Half
the
of them didn't even
treaties, I really
work.
don't.
Yeah,
What,
I know.
treaties?
Yeah.
Most of the time it seems like it all just goes awry in the end.
Depends. Like the Treaty of Versailles, I think went quite well. I can't think of any other
But
treaties.
I don't think did it?
That was the
It's been painted out to
second.
be very harsh.
That was the Second World War one, if I remember correctly.
Treaty of Versailles was the First World War.
Oh,
First World
okay,
War.
that one didn't work out then.
And basically, yeah, no, that didn't work at all. Hitler was like, man, I fucking hate that. You're too aggressive, and then just started breaking.
Oh yeah, no, that was, you can tell I never took history either. That was my bad history knowledge. Sorry, gang. Oh dear. Yeah.
Just man, I miss the Vikings. I won't lie.
I quite like the Vikings, and they're pretty cool.
I would kill for anything more interesting than what we're doing right now.
Ah.
We're doing like the build up to
treaties.
World War II, like the
Oh
alliances
yeah,
that
it's
are
I
being
know it's
made, the clear
remarkably
sides being
uninteresting. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like at this point, I'm just that bored that I'm getting up to shenanigans in the classroom.
Oh no, what shenanigans are you up to?
Some guy behind me, his name is Ethan. He kicked my chair, so I took his shoe.
Yep. Interesting response. I don't know how to react to that.
I held on to
There's
it for
a
like 10 minutes.
proportionate
I can't lie.
response.
I kept it for like 10 minutes. Like he was like, "Bro, give me my shoe button."
Oh dear, that's quite funny actually.
He said I would have given it back sooner, but he didn't say please.
Oh wow, that's rude.
Like
It's almost as bad as taking someone's shoe.
Like he took me, I took his shoe and he went, "Give me my shoe back." I went, "Wait 5 minutes and ask again."
Say the magic. No, say the magic word. Yeah, that's what you have
I
to
went,
say. Say the
"Wait
magic word.
5."
Welcome back,
That's what
Phil.
my mum would do if I didn't say please. It's like wait 5 minutes and ask again and say please.
Oh, dear, you're teaching him manners, I see. That's
Yes.
good.
Even
The
though he has
British
a
should
complete
have
right
manners.
to not be happy with the fact that I've yoinked his shoe.
You had the complete right to be happy that he did. I've forgotten what he did to you, but I'm sure it was very
He
proportional.
kicked my chair.
Yeah. How did you
And then I
even
tried grabbing
take
his
his
leg.
shoe? What are the logistics of taking someone's shoe?
So he's behind me and
Yeah.
he kicks my chair. I try to spin around and grab him. I fail.
Yeah.
And then he kicks my chair again, and I instantly, without even like turning for a second, just yank his hand, his like ankle, turn, grab like the back of his heel, and just slip his shoe off him.
Oh. That is. I mean, why was he kicking your chair? As well, that's
Shenanigans in it.
shenanigans in it. What a. Sure. Okay. Oh my god.
Music's also getting generationally boring. I can't lie.
What's getting
They're only
generationally
teaching
boring?
me music. So they're only teaching me about things like trills. I don't
Trills
really care for a trill.
Depends what instrument you're playing, because for me on clarinet, it's quite a nice thing to have.
Playing bass.
Oh yeah, you can't really trill a
Also,
bass.
I won't lie to you, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really good at the logistic parts of music. I'm good at the playing, but like
Yeah.
the
You don't like
the
theory.
thinky part of it.
Yeah.
The
Fair
theory
enough.
is just like I won't feel a stereotype, but like I'm this bass player, and I just anytime they're like, "What do you think we do?" and I just go, "Well, I do what we like." I don't really have any interesting contributions to the band because it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can barely make my own bass lines. I can't do shit.
You can
make
play
shit for
them.
me and I play it. Yeah.
That's fine then. It might be worth learning some theory, but beyond that, I think if you can play well, it'll probably take you quite far.
I wanna learn like what notes go well with each other.
Well, any note can go with any other note. It just depends on the musical context surrounding it.
No, but I mean like if I play like, you know, if they play a note like an E or something, like what notes go well with an E or something, or like I don't know how to describe it, like,
any note,
like if...
but it depends on the what comes before and after that E. Because that's essentially what jazz is using like
I'm playing the root notes of it. In most songs at this point, I'm playing the root notes of what they play.
Yeah. So you're playing the root note of the
like
chord,
the
basically, yeah. But you can have interesting bass lines as well, like where you don't just play the root notes. You can do other sort of stuff.
I love the fact in music we're analysing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ah, excellent. Your favourite
And I was like, it's just
Funko Pop.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury. Oh, he's sitting up there right now. He's observing me.
Love Freddie Mercury.
What's it called? Well, what's it called? It's really like the amount of time. It's just so funny, right? I'm like, where's that little mini GCSE paper that Sir gave me for mathematics? And I pull it out, and I'm like, oh, finally found it. It took me 5 minutes to find it. Pull it out, and it's just a sheet of Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like,
nah.
Are you kidding? It's because I folded it.
Amazing.
So it looked like a small thing.
Absolute
just the sheet of
cinema.
Bohemian Rhapsody. I found it eventually. It took me 10 minutes into the lesson before I could find it, and I rumbled for my bag for a while. I just have the full sheet of Bohemian Rhapsody, but it's a piano thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pointless to me because I don't understand what I'm looking at. You can show me those notes and those little four
of
lines
course,
because
you
go on. But I don't understand
play a different type of music. Well, each little dot corresponds to a note and its length, pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a month or 2 or 3 or maybe a year to figure that one out.
It's too difficult, or it shouldn't be too difficult.
I actually took my English book out just so I could look at all the poems I'm learning.
Wise.
I just wish they'd put Invictus in there somewhere, so because then my life's really easy because I know everything off by heart.
Unfortunately, it's controlled by the Department of Education, so it's probably not going to happen.
Goddamn, I despise that poem because it's like
all right.
It's fine when you hear it one time, but like for 2 years, Soul, I'm repeating that at 7 or 8 in the morning. Just trying to yell it full volume. Like, nah. So, but for 2 years, basically, before they realise everyone fucking hates this and it's annoying. Like, I remember the exact protocol we go through, right? It's winter, right? It's cold. We're stood outside. We always have to stand outside for this, by the way.
But why are you reading a poem? I still don't understand why you're reading a poem.
We're gonna motivate you for the day, so you're all gonna
by reading a poem.
Inspirational poem.
Utterly
so
rubbish.
we're not reading, reciting, basically. So the teacher's like, right, they're like stood on a bench, right? So they're above us all. And they're like, alright, students. And they're like, we are going to be reciting it. And then they go, out of the night that covers me. And then we're like, out of the night that covers me. And then they're like, black as the pit from pole to pole. And we're like, black as the pit from pole to pole. And that's me imitating like all the students, right?
That is,
and it's like,
yeah, that's remarkably dull.
It's so boring, honestly.
Yeah, I can understand your pain. It is.
Like, and like, is that like, okay, year 10, you're not doing it. You're clearly demotivated. Year 10 only this time. Out
Oh
of the night that
God!
covers me. And all you hear is,
Give me
just,
strength.
it's like, no one wants to be here.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Like, not only do I not want to be here, but
I
you're
would
currently
just
yelling at me
not
to yell a
sing.
poem. You don't have to like sing it. You basically just like chant it.
Okay, I wouldn't speak then. There you go. I would simply refuse.
You get like a C2 and be put in detention or something.
Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to take a whatever that is.
Do you not know what a detention is?
No, a C2 is what. I assume it's some sort of detention that you school hands out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not really
warning
bothered.
C2 detention.
The school's not allowed to tell you that, but there's I'll tell you this, but there's no such thing as a permanent record unless you commit a crime. So.
Is that not?
No, it doesn't go on your permanent record because there isn't one. It goes on your school record, but that's not given to your employer.
Man, that reminds me of one of the fucking like most worrying things they've ever said. When I came back one time, they went, any joke you may say basically will be monitored and like written down and put into like a file of yours.
Yeah.
What?
And like used against you in the end, like once you're out. Like you make a poor taste, probably quite offensive joke in school.
Yeah.
Because you're like a moron and you're young, and they're willing to hang that over your head when you work at like, I don't know, McDonald's or something.
Okay, and how are they going to know that you work at McDonald's?
Blackmail?
I don't know, but they were like,
no, they aren't.
Like,
is the answer.
In year 9 or year 8, when I was a little bit younger, and they were like, yeah, we're monitoring down everything you say and we're writing it down. But they won't tell you they're writing it down. They don't mention it.
No, they'll keep
it. Down
they'll keep it for like your school,
they basically said
your
that
time
any
at
future
school.
employers that any future employers you have will be seeing it.
I got a
No.
question. Is blackmail legal?
No, it's illegal. Blackmail is very much illegal.
Okay. Isn't that just basically blackmail?
Well,
Well,
not if it's
yeah.
government guidance. No.
When you were at school, was it always so dramatic?
Yeah, it's really not that deep. You learn that as you get older.
But like, does it get like police dramatic on the first year of school?
It did at my school, but that's because
It did mine as well.
That's because people actually committed crimes. So.
No, in mine, some girl lied about something a boy did, and like the proof was the fact that like about 70 people saw him just not at all with her.
Yeah.
And she just started like throwing heinous lies out there.
Remember, I'm on stream.
And like he was getting pulled out.
Just gonna stop you before it gets anywhere.
In a video game. In a video game. In GTA 5, she started throwing heinous accusations about his Lamborghini.
Okay.
And that's the end.
What?
And we'll leave it there.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
I need to think of a good topic. What was your least favorite topic in school?
Like citizenship.
You were in it.
Technology for sure.
Wait, I'm fucking sorry. Citizenship?
Yeah.
What is that?
Do you have like PSHCE?
Yeah, PSHE.
Yeah, it's that. It's that.
Ah, okay. That's P. Why would you hate that?
Because it was boring.
It's not boring for us.
The
It's more
peak
like
thing about it is that you
honest,
can mess around in it, not that you learn
yeah, it's
anything.
kind of social time. It's just kind of
Yeah,
like social time.
it
At
is
this point. It's the
social
end.
time. Yeah,
So I
pretty
get
much.
it. I get it in the morning at the end of the day, which means I end off the day with our form teacher.
Oh, we do it with we have a separate teacher for it. So.
Oh no, we
Or
have
had
a
a
form
separate teacher.
teacher. So basically, a person that we see in the morning and the
No,
afternoon.
we have that as well, but like we had it was like a
But
separate
they do our
lesson.
PSH. They do our PSH.
Ah, okay.
Guys.
I hate technology.
What was a
Like
technology class?
like
Is that
the class, yeah.
what was that?
It's called technology
Is it like
and
design and technology, like DT?
digitalization, or yeah, just, and it's mainly like how electricity works and
Oh.
the electricity laws, and
Oh,
yeah,
we
it's
learned that in
just,
physics, although not the
and
laws.
perspectives, and then there's perspective, and I don't know why they're teaching that in technology.
Perspective. Yeah, that feels like a bit like DT.
Yeah, and so
I regret choosing DT as
I
an
don't
option. I won't lie.
I don't know.
Why's
I
that?
just
Because I saw metal casting in year 8 and 9, and I was like,
Oh,
"That's
and you
so
never get to
sick!"
use
But
metal casting, yeah.
the closest thing I've done to metal casting is bending little metal wires to make birds.
Yeah, you don't get to do that. Sorry, CJ, I feel like we cut you off there. You were complaining about technology.
yeah, I hate the teacher. Everyone hates the teacher.
Ah, yeah, having a bad teacher really does make a difference. Having a good teacher
There's
also
not a
makes a difference.
that likes that teacher.
Hmm.
First, he always comes to class in a bad humor. Wait, actually, I might hate Spanish more than technology. Maybe.
The Spanish person hates
Uh,
Spanish. That's
the
interesting.
Spanish the
Actually, to be fair, I didn't
Spanish
enjoy
teacher
English.
is Spanish teacher is really a case, may I say, and
Case. Okay, okay. Like a nutcase.
and so yeah.
Okay.
And so, for example, for our first exam, she made us put all of our phones in a table, on the table.
Yeah.
That
And so
wouldn't be. That's wild.
I see why she would do that, but I don't see the. I mean, she could just keep an eye on the class instead of making everyone put their phones on a table, like. And then there's people like, oh, I have anxiety. Oh, I can't see my phone. No, no.
I would
And
be like,
there's like
"Nah,
just
I'm
messing
good."
around,
I feel like
and people, yeah, it. I don't know why she did that, and then she barely explains anything. She's like, read that and do the stuff.
Mm.
For example, the teacher we had last year, which was gonna be with us like the whole life, and I'm like, I love this teacher. He isn't making us write down anything. He
Yeah.
just talks and talks and talks, and we
And
don't have to
access.
copy
Yeah.
unless we want to.
Okay.
And he explains everything if we want. If oh, you want me to explain it like 5 times, then I'll explain it 5 times. Want to explain it another 5 times, then I'll explain it. But she
Hmm.
just explains it like 2 times, and like if you ask her another explanation, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you should have listened," and that's it.
Yeah, bad teacher. It really does make a difference having a good one.
Yeah, it was really fun too. Like he would simplify it, and I think because we were like one of the like me and this trio, we are like the most sane persons in our class because everyone is crazy.
Ah.
And he's
Okay.
retiring, right? And he gave us, because he's a writer, he gave us a book.
Oh, you've told me about your
One of his
teacher
books.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, this is he's a writer, and so he gave me one of his books. He's a poet.
Mm.
Well, yeah, he writes poetry, and he just writes book. And
Cool.
yeah, me have book, and I think I'm gonna lend it to my mom and see if she wants to read it.
Mm.
he even signed it and gave us a little message like,
Oh, nice.
I hope this book I hope let me trying to read it. It says for CG, I hope uh, I really don't understand his writing. So something that he enjoys my company and that and he hopes the path like the path I built uh makes us meet again. Like he's a really kind person, and for example, I got to finally see him once more because being in the singing club, you know, it
Yeah.
is like I got to see him again, and he was there because he sort of when the high schoolers graduate, well I'm just giving what people who turn 18 go to other studies.
Mm.
All the teachers that have taught them just reunite and like, oh, you got diplomas and that sort of thing. And he
Yeah.
was there, and I got to meet that one gay teacher. So yeah, that too.
Oh, good. Okay.
I got to see the gay teacher again.
I didn't know there was a gay one.
And yeah, there's a gay one. I mean, he gave us art last year, which
Mm.
makes sense for an arts teacher. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just making it stereotypical, but I don't know.
Ah.
And I feels weird to say this, but I don't know why, but if I ever see a gay person, I'm like, they're cool. They have my
Slay.
immediate respect. I don't care. If they, I don't know. They just, they're good. They're good. Gays are
That's so
approved.
tough.
We are.
Lesbians,
We are.
LGBTA,
That's kind of tough.
approved.
CG approves, everybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's
I
funny.
yeah. Thanks, Phil. I told actually I met this because of the singing club. I met this girl called Julia who's from London.
Ooh,
And
okay.
yeah, so I told her that I immediately like felt sort of like, oh, they're gay. You know what? Immediate like respect.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, me too. I love gay people. And I'm like, yippee. I don't know, it's something weird. I think is it okay?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it okay to
fine.
say
It's just like
feel
I've never heard anyone go just like I don't know. It's just I'm struggling to explain. Yeah, no, it's fine, Sushi. I wouldn't worry.
I I don't know, I just feel like I can trust the gays, and
Yep.
I
Fair enough.
feel like
Yeah. Fine.
people can agree that the gays have good taste in clothing.
That is true. Yeah. Not all of them. Well, all of us, but mostly. I think it's because they're not afraid to embrace things that aren't stereotypical, which is good.
For example, I think I'm not quite sure if actually, let me search up the term before I say it because I may be incorrect.
Make sure it's a stream-friendly term as well.
I think I've met a drag queen.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
What is a drag queen?
Yeah, you
It's a
don't know what
male
drag
that
queen is.
dresses up as a
I have maybe a faint idea what drag queen is, to be fair, but I just
it
want to know.
says that it's a man who that wears a woman-like clothing or
Oh,
female-like
It's
clothing
it's a
and
bit
makeup
more
and
nuanced than that,
more
I would say.
I don't know.
Am I a
Still
drag
looking
queen?
it up.
I
Slay.
what? I don't know. I would expect no. So it's
I don't know.
generally
I
quite
realised my season 2 skin
flamboyant,
is like, oh,
almost over the top kind of makeup. Like very heavy, very like hard lines.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
And
I've met. I don't know what the term is, but I don't know exactly how to define it, but I've met actually I met two drag queens.
yeah,
First one, well, I've known them since like the age of probably 2
cool.
or to 3, about that, and they have like a little workshop at like the big attraction at the Tenerife Islands, Tenerife Island, yeah. And they sort of like sell clothing and like bags, and I'm like, that feels so right. I don't know why.
Mm.
Like, I feel like they suit the job very well. And
Okay.
I met this other drag queen, which works as a hairstylist,
Cool.
styler, yeah.
Cellist.
And I guess, yeah. And yeah, he's pretty cool. Haven't spoken to him much. That's where at his shop is, well, hair place is where I buy my because I dye my hair, but it's not completely a color. It's just like this little strand of hair, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I dye like this little strand of my hair. I don't know how to put it. Have y'all seen Inside Out 2?
I might know the character that you're gonna reference. I'm not sure
It's like
though.
the one with the red hair, like the red strand.
Uh,
Val Ortiz
I
or
can kind of
something.
guess, to be fair. Like,
Val Ortiz. Valerie Ortiz. I want to say that's her name, but red hair girl from Inside Out 2. Oh yeah, it's Val Ortiz, yeah. Yeah, so I got the strand sort of like that. My hair is much shorter, but yeah, it's sort of like that. And so, yeah, that's where I get my hair dye. And
nice.
I'm trying to think of what other people I've met that are from the LGTB. I used to have this non-binary friend. Well, they were non-binary,
Hmm.
but I think they identify as female. I'm gonna call her she for now.
Okie dokie.
I'm not gonna use her real name. I'm gonna call her Danny for now. Okay, so Danny is, yeah, it's this girl from, like, I think she's like 2 years older than me,
Hmm.
and yeah, she's a bit complicated to explain.
Okay.
I don't know why I would even go on a deep dive about her story. She doesn't really have anything to tell. So yeah, she's just there.
Just there.
What
Okay.
uh,
Cool.
I feel like I should be talking about someone else. I feel like I'm missing someone. I mean, for example, my ex is a closeted bisexual. I'm still doubting my sexuality. I think I'm lesbian. I don't know. I'm questioning a lot of things.
That's fair enough.
I was messaging someone. I came up to the conversation. Really, I just think I'm lesbian. That's cold. That's cold.
I mean, to be fair, CG, you don't actually have to label yourself as anything. That's what I found as well. I mean, like, gay is an
Yeah,
overarching term,
I
but it's not
know.
me necessarily. I don't know.
Hmm.
So yeah, no pressure to be anything other than yourself. It's all you need to be.
At what point I thought I really I don't know what else to talk about.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like a change theme. Ooh, I have a favorite video game apart from Minecraft.
Ooh.
That is favorite video game apart from Minecraft. That was an excellent question.
Yeah.
There's so many classics to put here. Oh my god. Oh my good gracious googly moogly. Ooh. Right, there's a top 5 that are gonna be here.
Fun.
Maybe
Slenderly Rivals gonna be one of them, as it is a classic in my heart. Saints Row 3 has to be there as well.
These are literally just the games that I've been watching you play recently.
Yeah. DayZ has to be there as one of the most consistently played games I've played. Just for a relaxing place. If I ever need to go away and I just want to be by myself for a bit, I will play DayZ probably.
Hold on, I've just seen someone in the comments. I'm looking to find the perfect video on how to build the Backrooms level fun. Well, I have a video for stream for you. Look at this. Here we are. Maybe I should work on the fun rooms for a bit then. Let's go back to this.
Ooh, wait. Where are you building that? Anyway?
Underground. It's all underground. Various places around the world.
I mean, is that single player or?
No, this is on Muse.
What? What?
I put it in Muse content. Yeah, the eyes. It does hurt your eyes a bit, but beyond that, you know.
Poor Phil.
Trying to think of another game to be in my favorite game of all time.
I think mine's probably Pokemon Black and White 2. Probably Black 2. No, White 2. I prefer the dragon.
I think maybe I have to just go with DayZ, as it is arguably the most consistent game in my life. Like, if I ever need somewhere to go back to, DayZ is that calm, peaceful game that is also quite scary.
Oh, if we're talking about calm and peaceful, I definitely like Breath of the Wild as well.
If we're going with I actually have various answers for a computer game. I really like web fishing. Really chill game. I just want to just like the relaxing atmosphere, music, cats. Yeah, web fishing is really cool.
Do you like cats?
Phil, I'll get you some water. Or maybe milk.
Splash it in your eyes.
I'll just be sending some water. Let me just find some water. And so, for what's it called? Tablet. For tablet, I would go with CRK, Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm getting addicted.
I have never heard of this.
I think it's the gacha. It is a trending game on TikTok.
Oh right, okay.
I'll get you Bleach though. And CRK it's really fun. It's more of like a battle game, and I really like it. I like collecting cookies, even though they're like I could like they're really cool.
Amazing.
And so you can dress them up, sort of like gacha like with costume. And yeah. You can gamble your life away. That's also an option.
Yeah, that sounds like I would not want to do that.
There is a lot of lore, may I say.
A lot of lore.
And the lore is insane. Okay. I have heard that Golden Cheese Cookies story is very tragic.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. And from what
they have and it's for example, for the cheese event, I tried to cheese hunt event, I tried to search up golden cheese, imagining just a picture of golden cheese, and it ended up being a cookie, and I'm like, what golden cheese cookie, huh? What's that? So, what was I gonna say?
Golden cheese cookie.
What was I gonna say? Help,
I
Phil.
do not know.
You know what? Help, Phil. You have better memory than me, I think. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I forgot.
I forgot too. I'm just gonna go back in the stream and listen.
I've got the Minecraft music. Actually, can you hear the music in the background, or is that like, is it just?
No.
What if I'm quiet?
I can't. I don't know.
Hmm.
And so, oh, I think I know what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's a lot of tragic backstories and like a lot of war, the canon deaths. Me no wanna did Cookie die? No, no Cookie die.
No cookie die. I've never dyed my
I don't
cookies, I
want any.
must admit.
No, I feel like no. I mean, I mean it in the way that I don't want any cookies to die.
No, I know. I'm just playing around. Don't worry, Suji. I know what you mean. What? So, okay. Cookies
So,
can die.
I guess,
Why
yeah,
are
you
they
can just see
alive?
them. A witch cooks the cookies and, brings them to life. And
Yeah.
then apparently my favorite character, which is my profile picture, has an existential crisis about cookies and a witch eating them.
Right?
Poor Lily. Which feels right for a cookie to question their creator and like, why are you eating us? What? Because apparently, from a clip I've seen, White Lily sees the witch eating Cookie,
Yeah.
and they're like, and she's like traumatized now. So, I hope she
That's a
gets some
shame.
therapy.
Yeah. Sounds like she needs it.
Yeah, it really sounds like it, and yeah, yeah. For I, uh, I feel like it went away from the question.
I forgot what the question was,
And
so it's okay.
and for console games, as a favorite game apart from Minecraft,
Oh, yeah.
I really like Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah. I
You
like Mario
know,
Kart too.
I've been watching a lot of shortcut videos lately,
Hmm.
and Phil, I hope you're okay. You don't have to stop crying. Just hope you're okay. And I've also wanted to play a lot of Animal Crossing lately, but I just don't have the time, or I'm just
Yeah.
too distracted to even consider playing the game because I'm either playing CRK or doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First, the cookie story is so sad. Phil, if you ever get to play the game, just spare yourself that it's gonna be the lore is gonna get complicated the more you go. Like, I've spoiled myself, for example, by accident, but at the same time not by accident because the wiki said spoilers ahead. I just wanted to check the ship wiki, like what. Also, yeah, cookies are getting shipped. But I am so glad. I don't know if I could say this.
Depends. If you're thinking about not
I'm
saying it for
so glad
stream,
that
then
they. I'm so glad that these cookies aren't getting drawn in any
oh, no,
in
no, I know what
any
you're gonna say. I know what you're
this
gonna say. I
in
know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Yep, yep, yep,
any.
yep, 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 yep.
Yeah.
No, got it.
I am
Cool.
so glad they aren't getting drawn in any of those ways. I am so glad. Like I haven't. They aren't. You know.
I know. Yep. You don't have
Drawn
to. You
in
do
any
not have to
bad
say it.
way.
Suji. You do not have to say it. I do
And
know what you mean.
They have sincerely good fan art. They, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I sincerely like it. Like, I could go search up Cookie Run Kingdom fan art, and I wouldn't expect anything weird. And so, yeah, I would expect some scary stuff
Let's go, so that's
because
cool. Yeah.
because the Beast cookies are getting like with scary art, mainly Mystic Flower cookies. Like the Beast cookies are like the evil cookies, that are like enemies with the ancient cookies, and they got trapped, but then they're released. I don't know. I don't really follow up on the lore because I haven't played the story much. I've just been, ooh, gotcha, gotcha. I want to spend my life savings on getting cool cookies.
Noted. Fair enough.
So, yeah. And yeah. Okay, Phil. Phil, why are you crying? Wait, why are you crying, Phil? No. I mean, the story cookie isn't that bad. Golden cheese cookies is worse. But then oh my. Okay. Prepare yourself for it. I don't know if Phil's gonna play it, but yeah, golden cheese cookies is bad. And apparently they wanted golden cheese cookie to initially have a child. Oh no! What? No, wait, what?
What?
Scratch with that. What? Why?
I've got no idea what's actually happening.
No, wait. Okay, so I've heard that one cookie was supposed to have a child, and I'm like, wait. Number one, how? Number two, why?
Okay, yeah.
How's it? I don't want to think about that. Help.
Let's switch topics.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the original question, I think.
Let's
oh.
just change question.
Let's see, there we go.
How about
Oh,
favorite?
there we go. Okay.
Ooh. Sea animal. Sea animal.
My favorite sea animal.
Yes. I like creature.
Don't know if I have a favorite sea animal. Let me think of one quickly. That's actually a hard question.
But the film, what's my comfort food? Where are the arepas? There's no arepas. Lobster. Here you go, some lobster. There's lobster. You want some? The fortune cookie. There you go. And where's the bleach? Is there a bleach emoji?
A bleach
Emoticon?
emoji? I don't think so.
I think that would. I think that is there like a water emoji? The water bottle or something like that? Water bottle? Is there not just normal water bottle? There's a champagne bottle. There is no there's bottle, just bottle word. You know what? Salt. Keep the demons away. other question.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I gotta go now.
Okay, okay.
Bye.
See you later, CJ.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What are?
You still here, Leia? Oh, you are.
Yeah, I was just you had a good conversation, and also I was doing stuff.
Fair enough.
Took a bit of a back seat in the conversation. Ah, oh, stretch my back.
Mm-hmm.
I need to think of a good conversation to go with.
I suppose I didn't answer my favourite game. Oh, no, I did answer my favourite game aside from Minecraft. Pokemon Black and White 2. I'll just say Black and White.
I think DayZ might just have to take the place, as it is
Yeah, fair enough.
one of the best games to me to play. There was so many topics. I was like messaging someone, and just topics were like flying by. I was like, favorite game, sexuality. What were the other ones? Favorite game, sexuality. Drink. I can't actually remember the other ones. To be honest with you, wasn't really listening for some of it. I came back in for sexuality, and then I left again.
That's alright. We can choose something else.
I need to think. I don't know when I'm gonna be on music next. I can't lie. I need to.
You can hop on now. To be fair, I mean, I'm on, so.
True. But also has so much effort because I have to like load up my PC and shit.
Hmm.
I'll
see you later, Phil. Oh no, Phil was saying bye to CG. Never mind. Load up your computer. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah.
It's so much effort. Oh, there's this weird glitch on Caitlin's computer where I don't know. I didn't know computers could do this. She types her password incorrectly once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it locks for 2 hours.
Oh, but that does sound like a bug. That's not very good. Sorry.
It goes. You can try again in 2 hours, and it must be on for 2 hours.
That's not great. Yeah.
I was like, "Do you want to play Minecraft?" She loads on. She's like, "Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, just can't."
Hmm. Frustrating.
So such a shame she's gone. So, I think I'm okay to ask this on stream.
Do you want to text it to me first, or like DM it to me first before you ask it?
About a build.
Oh yeah, DM me first.
Okay, my phone's on 3%, so I got to speed run this.
Have you not got like a laptop you could Discord on?
No, I'm Discording on my Xbox right now, but my phone's on 3%, so I'm messaging this.
What paintings?
I think I'm fine to mention that, but I was like, may as well be safe. Just message.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
What's your plan with that? Because I don't think those ever came around to be finished before.
No, I wondered if T left temporarily to deal with exams.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't. They might not come back.
They'll probably be auctioned or something.
Auctioned?
Or like,
I don't feel like we can auction them.
well,
like,
on the condition that they are only added to.
The whole point of the build was to protect the build. Then auction them away would be.
Oh well, then nothing would
purpose.
happen to them. I don't know.
But also, the glass wasn't fully made, so the question is, does anyone take care of that, or is it just remaining finished?
I mean, I'm not massively bothered if it stays unfinished. It's not my build, not my place to say what should and shouldn't be done with it. If anyone wants to finish it, they can, but I'm not going to make anyone finish it.
As long as I just think they shouldn't be touched. That's as far as I would say.
Okay.
I was like, so what's it called? Such a nice message you left in the muse.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that was like such a heartwarming message to see when I go on Discord.
Yeah, very welcome. Happy I could help.
I was having a decent day. I was on GTA and I checked my phone and I was like, well, that's nice. Little smile on my face.
Aw. Yeah, it was I think it was in the private film, not the public, but it's just a little inspirational thing.
Yeah. So some could say Soul was putting a bit of pep in our step.
I was putting some pep in the step of individuals, yeah.
Yeah. It's so cold, can't lie.
Thanks.
I won't lie to you, it's so cold.
I'm glad I could help. Not that monster. Leather. There we go. Just leather trousers. Okay.
This video that Ape's trying to do with like this set of people, man, I don't know if it's ever gonna come to fruition, right? I feel like it's been like 5 weeks now of just being like, oh, I can't do this time, someone didn't show. It's honestly, it gets a good giggle out of me, but like, I feel like Ape's gonna go ape shit at some point.
Oh, poor Ape. What is it? What is the video? Is it the D&D one? Or
no, I'm not part of that. It's the FNAF one.
oh yes, I forgot that was happening. Yeah.
Yeah, it should have happened about 5 weeks ago. I've only missed like 2 of them. I don't know if I'm gonna miss this week's one. It's just such busy lives and so many different people, such busy lives.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna move this one this way. Okay. Bill, what are you confused about? I actually don't know now.
So, are you excited for like new members that may come? Are you?
I am. So yeah, of course. Yeah. So the video that Ape put out, the most recent thing, has got 1,000 views now. Over 1,000 views.
Ooh,
yeah. I might put an announcement out about it actually to say congratulations to Ape, because that is a significant significant milestone, and I must admit it is very well edited. It is it is very good. Yeah. No, you're not interrupting anything, Phil. This is a.
I really can't wait for Christmas now, because then I feel like we get involved in this, and if this takes off, I really want to hop on the success while it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be. I think what we should do now is spam shorts. I think that would be the best thing to do. YouTube shorts, that is.
You see, guys, if you didn't know, anyone in the stream, we actually have a marketing team, and we also have the executive, the Muse executives.
Mm-hmm.
Soul sits in like a big old chair in the Muse executive lounge.
This is true.
And like people like me, we're like in our own sectors, and we have our responsibilities to do, and we're big. Big things happen in Muse Co.
They do. This is true. This is the
big things happen.
Very true. Absolutely.
Got 2% on my phone. Interesting. I've got so many coats. My the collection of coats is like slowly but surely amounting.
Ah, love a good coat.
I've got like 2 leather jackets and this one like not leather jacket, but it is a jacket.
Oh yeah, you got a leather jacket recently, didn't you? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a new one, and then we found an old one that fit just the same, but it's much like older and it looks a bit more like darker. It's about the same color. Actually, no, it's like a little bit. Like I'd say it's more black than grey.
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of just pick up whichever one like fits me best for the school like day. Like if I look out there and I go, that's got like an aura. This like most of the time, this new one I've got actually works better because it's thin enough to be like not overheat me.
Yeah.
But also it's got enough to like keep me warm from a breeze.
Okay.
But like the leather jackets will melt me in a sunny day.
That will. I'm assuming it's a black leather jacket as well.
Yeah, I didn't even consider.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's gonna be rough. That's gonna be interesting. Very interesting.
Honestly, black phone case might have not been a great choice now that when I look back
I
at it
hadn't thought
nowadays.
about that.
Because I have a black phone case and it's like it looks cool, but like also leave it in the sun for 5 minutes and suddenly my phone is some kind of like heat pod.
Yeah, because I have a black phone case as well. Oh, Phil, I don't think you're interrupting anything. What do you feel like you're interrupting? I mean, I have a black phone case as well, and I'm like, it hasn't got hot yet, but I'm waiting to see.
It's if you leave it like out in the sun for like 5 minutes.
I'm not gonna do that.
And it just
I won't do that. Then.
like if I put my phone down somewhere and it's in the view of the sun will effectively just melt it.
Yes. I will endeavour
like
not to
fireball. Do that. Oh yeah, we almost had like a joke D&D sesh.
Yeah.
Like last Friday, and it was a joke thing because we didn't know some of our members like had to go before, so we just got like 30 minutes in, right, just to see how things would go.
Yeah.
We've got this tree guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Me, I'm a monk. I'm a half orc, 200-pound like half orc. This like 5-foot bard, and then this like 7-foot other person, right? And
cool.
I picked up the tree.
That is pretty sick.
I picked up the tree, and in usual D&D fashion, I tried to body slam him into some goblins.
That is, yeah. Okay. Did it work? Did you roll well?
I had 3 in strength. I rolled a 1. I rolled 4.
That is not gonna do it.
No.
Why do you, a half orc, have such low strength?
I don't know. I did like.
Wait, no. Wait, 3 is in +3.
Yeah, +3.
Oh, I thought you meant 3 the score. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. 3 is fine.
Let me explain how this happened. I rolled a 4, so I threw him into the floor effectively. Like MMA slammed this man into the floor. He lost half his HP, which he'd already lost like 2 HP, right? Because for some reason, like one of our people was confused, so he started prodding him with spears. Like, why are you alive? So he just started prodding him with spears, and like he lost some HP to that. So he's like really low, and he's like, "Man, fuck you!" And I'm like, "Man, fuck you," because I body slammed him into the floor, and he like bounced back and launched me, so I lost half my HP.
Dear, oh dear, shenanigans.
So I concussed myself.
Oh no.
My first move, the bard like launched 2 of them unconscious with like this sleep spell. I tried to stomp on one of the goblins' faces and I completely missed. I rolled like 1 twice in a row.
That is a shame.
You should have seen the look on his face though. He was like, "No way, you can't throw me. I'm like a 900-pound tree." And then the DM goes, "Wait." And I'm like, "This is gonna get interesting." But what's if I could?
And then tried and unfortunately, alas, failed. But good effort.
Just like it would have been so much better if I got like a 20 and I just hurled him into the sun. That would have made me giggle. If I'd rolled like a 20 and I just threw this tree, killed all the goblins, and he just flew away. I was like, you're a tree, right? You're like our big, big
Photosynthesize this. That's what he should have said.
Photosynthesize this one, buddy.
That would have been funny. Phil is back. Welcome back, Phil. That's better. Need some tables.
It was only like 30 minutes though, so I just like I had to go.
Oh, that's a
after it
very
and
short D&D session. Wow, yeah.
No, yeah, it's because we were meant to have like thing, but we spent a lot of time. Half our people spent because we went to someone's house for it, and there's like 7 of us, and
Yeah.
literally 5 of, like, just to explain, right, this big like friend group, right? This man has a luxurious house. I die for the sun chairs, so I'm like just chilling in the sun.
Okay.
About 3 people die for his dog, and just like the dog is receiving like
Overwhelming
presidential
support.
treatment.
Yeah.
Like, he's in his house trying to get everything ready.
Yeah.
Another person just sat down on his phone. Someone sat next to me on the sun chairs, and was like, "This is the life." And after 5 minutes, they're like, "All right, we should get." After like 30 minutes, they're like, "We should get started." And they're like they turn on, just on the sunbed still. They're like, "I forgot it was there." I'm like, "I'm coming."
Sunbed. Do love a good sunbed, actually.
And then the pillow fight started because he's got like an outside sofa, and it's.
Oh, nice.
He's got like a hot tub, a trampoline, jacuzzi,
Jesus.
a bar, like a shed with a bar, like a mini fridge, a bar, arrows, darts, bird's nest, dogs, guinea pigs.
Aw, guinea pigs. We used to have guinea pigs.
So inevitably, a pillow fight starts.
Of course. Natural, as it should, as it should.
One of them takes like a moment to get like a drink, picks up their cup, starts drinking, whoosh, smite in the face, launches drink onto the sofa and them.
Oh, dear.
I'm like, face palming. I'm like, this is jokes. She then
Oh,
swings
no.
back to hit him with the pillow, launches the rest of whatever's a drink onto me and my legs, which is actually quite fine because I was boiling. So I was like, this works, this works.
Only you could turn that into a good situation. Okay, cool.
And then and then the person in the house rat is like, enough, and I start like removing pillows from us all.
Yeah.
But one issue is that because of the black school like trousers,
Yeah.
and the white dog that is evidently fluffy and shedding, it walked past me 3 times, brushed against my legs 3 times. I looked down, trousers white.
Yeah.
Like, up to my knee, white with fur. Like, I'm like, what has happened?
Dog just happened.
I had to tell 2 people to get off the trampoline because it was evident that thing was not going to hold them for much longer.
How many people were on it? They can
2.
hold. They can hold a fair
like a
amount.
Trampoline.
Oh, okay. They can't hold a fair amount. Then never mind. Yeah, it's probably a wise decision. Yeah.
We had to change DM because our DM just lost all of his stuff.
He lost all of his stuff. What do you mean? Like,
yeah, just lost it all. Like, I think he either misplaced or just got it. Like, just completely lost all of his stuff, like his story, his characters, and all.
Oh no, that's very good.
But someone else had like a story they were working on, so like it was basically a race of who could get the one done the fastest. But then one of them lost it.
Oh, I see. That's not very nice. Good. Sounds like there's a lot of hiccups to do with that D&D session.
Oh, there is some, like, there was actually a weirdly serious conversation going on in the group chat about like priorities and what was the most thing you should prioritize. Like, and then like, man, I don't think I've ever seen so many people clown one person at once because like he just did this weird thing and I don't like the way he said it, but he was like, what's it called? I'm not gonna say that because it's not funny.
Right.
Okay, I scared myself for a second. I realized they're all subscribed. Everyone I'm talking about here is pretty much subscribed. 4 people I'm talking about, and one of them I'm talking about right now, are subscribed to my YouTube channel.
Ah.
But I'm on your channel, so I don't think they're finding me out here. But like, bro was like, I'm not gonna say that because it's not funny. But it's like we're having a genuine conversation, and it's like, huh?
Bill doesn't know what a guinea pig is. Really, Phil?
What?
You don't know what a guinea pig is?
What? How do you not know what a guinea pig is?
Sorry, I'm not making fun of you, but that surprises me. Hold on, just Google a guinea pig.
It's not something I would expect, like, someone not to know. Like...
Yeah, I mean, you know how to spell it, so I feel like you must know what a guinea pig is. Just have a Google. It's like a big hamster, basically, or slightly bigger hamster. They can get, maybe the big ones can get like a foot long. I think that's like the maximum size, but you don't really get foot long guinea pigs.
I want to move on to a different topic, so I had a better topic that I was thinking about.
Oh, sure, go on. What was it?
I was like this representative of my primary school for some reason.
Of your primary school, okay.
Yeah, they got me like meetings and Zoom meetings with other kids, and I was like 5 or something. I don't know, like 7 or something. I thought I was hot shit.
Why did they do that?
I thought I was like the new president or something. I don't actually have any idea looking back nowadays. Like, why was I in Zoom meetings with those schools? I don't know. Why was I the one leading their school? I don't
really
know.
badly behaved.
How did I end up in this position? I don't know. But what I do know is that in year 6 when I left, they gave me a book, like a notebook, with my initials engraved into it, made out of like this nice leather, like a nice blue leather, and and then they gave me a book, like a Marcus Rashford book, and I was like, thanks, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the teacher, and then he was so chill. I remember getting up there and him being like, yeah, thank you for your something. Here's this and this and that. Thanks. And then I sat back down. He was such a nice man.
Good.
What's it called? And then what's it called? I'm trying to think now. Anything else from my primary school days? Try to remember anything. I hate that climbing frame. I was just one climbing frame. It was just a bunch of bars and stuff. It was good, but like, man, did I run and headbutt a couple bars a couple times.
Ooh, painful. Yeah, not nice.
I remember I went to this park once. I was running from my little sister. Right, we were playing a little game, and I run straight into a branch. I run so hard into it, right, that it hits me in the head, launches me off my feet, and I land on my back.
Yeah, that's not great.
I'm like looking up at the stars, like Breaking Bad Walter White, and I'm like, did I just get hit by Mike Tyson or something? What just hit me? Why am I seeing things? like to describe it, like the shock of being running, right, and then suddenly just being on your ass. It's like, how am I here? What happened? All I know is that my head is aching, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. There's a tree branch there that I ran into. Like, my sister comes running around. She's like, I got you, and I'm like,
the tree got me, really, or the climbing frame did.
It's just like I've never hit something so hard in my life. It's the fact that it whipped me off my feet as well. Like, my feet went up into the air.
That's not amazing. Were you like winded or something?
I don't remember if I was winded. I might have been a little bit winded. I think I was more like head hurting because I bashed my face full force.
Yeah. That's I assume you were fine from it and didn't have like a concussion or something.
Yeah, I was fine.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't really sustained any big injuries.
You've never sustained any big injuries. Oh, that's interesting.
No, never have.
That's good. Yeah, that's good though, obviously.
The closest I think I've ever gotten is when my dog kind of mauled my arm.
Ooh, why did you do
that? He had a big neck pain or something was wrong with his neck, right? And no one told me, so when I went up to hug him, he like just clamped down on my shoulder, on like my elbow, and like.
Oh.
And the part was that it didn't hurt, but I stood up but because of the sudden like clamp, pain, adrenaline, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I stand up, instantly just drop down. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? I'm like, I remember my dad goes down to like get the like car stuff and like get dressed and shit, and I'm like lying on this bed and I'm just cackling because I'm like, I don't know what was so funny, but it was something was funny. I was just like, I couldn't stand. I was like, it's so weird. Like I just couldn't stand.
Ah, that's So it's like, I think, yeah, it must have been the shock, like, I don't know, made you a bit jelly legs.
I'm trying to think now. Man, I'm trying to think of other times I've been hurt. I haven't been like seriously hurt, but I've been like, what's it called? Oh man, I'll never forgive this man for this. I was with my friend and we were in like fitness room, right? With all the working machines, and they had like a boxing glove on. And we were just talking about like boxing or something because he's like a kickboxer, right? He's done kickboxing stuff.
Oh wow, nice, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm basically like, I'll go with what you want, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, I don't remember what it led up to this, but he basically went, okay, block. I'm like, huh? Boom! Punch the side of my face. I'm like, holy fuck. What the fuck just happened? Because I'm like, it's like hard as well. Like a fucking like launches my face to the side. I'm like, what just fucking happened?
Yeah, not surprised.
Like one of those ones where like I put my arms up and I'm like, holy shit! I'm straight, just like I'm like on my feet, but I'm like wobbling a little bit now because I'm like,
yeah. He shouldn't have done that. That was a bit.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! You just hit me really fucking hard.
Yeah. He shouldn't have done that.
I was like, it was like with a boxing glove, so it was fine though. But like,
still shouldn't have done it.
Just like it was like side of my face. I was just like, youchies.
Youchies.
There's this big old place in Matlock Bath. There's this big old hill that you can climb up. It has a bunch of stairs.
Yeah.
I like going up the little shortcuts, which require you to like climb up stuff. Like I was climbing up this steep ass hill, like hundreds of feet from the floor.
Yeah.
Like if I tumble backwards, I would have rolled completely off that thing. Where I was like climbing, and I was like, the occasional slip was like, holy shit, let's not die. Mum was like, why are you up there? Get down from there.
Do yourself
and I'm like,
a favour and don't die.
I'm like, my mum was like, get down from there. I'm like, hold on, give me 5 minutes to figure out how to get down. Because like I was nearly at the top. I was nearly climbing, right? And it was really easy to climb up, which was like get down. So then I had to figure out how to slide myself down there without me launching myself off this bloody thing, dying.
Yeah.
And I eventually make it, and I'm like, I'm having fun just running up there, and then I like, there's this one really, really not safe like fence to stop you from falling because it just bends.
Like
I put my weight on it for a second. I'm like, that's not fucking stable. That moved.
Oh, it's wise that you didn't go any further then, I think.
It was nearly at the top. I was like, don't use this fence. It's not good. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Don't risk your life don't risk it for a biscuit, you know.
I don't really have a very interesting life. I'm trying to think of interesting things that have happened when I've gone out.
I mean, I can list the injuries that I've had, if you want.
Go on.
Let me try and do it in chronological order. So when I was 5, I watched an episode of Power Rangers and thought that I could front flip down the stairs, and then promptly fell down a flight of about 15 stairs. According to my dad, however, I just stood at the top of the stairs, swaying from side to side, and then fell. I'm pretty sure I remember it being an epic front flip, though. And I broke my collarbone. And then after that, I was at an adventure playground on a rope swing, and I jumped off and fractured my wrist. Then when I was 13, 14, my parents were training with weights, and I picked up a weight and dropped it on my toe, my pinky toe, and it broke my pinky toe, and now the nail doesn't form right. It forms with a little ridge in it.
Oh.
And then after that, I was wearing some really slippery socks, and our stairs didn't have any carpet on yet because they hadn't been done, and I slipped down them and toe punted the skirting and broke one of my middle toes that I couldn't walk on for about a month. Then, what other injuries have I had? Oh yeah, when I was in summer, when I was doing barbecuing, I left the tongs, the metal tongs. You okay? Leo?
Hi, yeah, no, I'm okay.
What are you laughing? Are you laughing?
No.
What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at my injuries? Oh my god.
Sorry, is that one about you? Is that one about you slipping down the stairs? Where you, like, no friction, and, like... Oh, man.
My slippery socks. My slippery socks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know what, I actually tell it, normally to my friends, I tell it sort of funny, because they were Pokemon socks, they had the Pokemon Snorlax on, so I said they were my slippery Snorlax socks. And they were...
I was imagining like my chicken like socks, bro, and then just like have no friction, so you just...
Yeah, no, they had no friction at all. And I slipped, fell on my ass, and toe punted the skirting at the same time. It was pretty painful.
Oh Christ!
I couldn't walk on it. It swelled as well. Yeah, that was funny. And then in summer I was cooking some burgers and some sausages on the grill, and I left a pair of metal tongs on the grill and went to pick them up and then burnt my fingerprints off because heat heats up the tongs, funnily enough. Then I've had 2 injuries skiing. One of them was more recent, and one of them was 2 years ago. The first one, the least recent one, I was going quite fast and then needed to turn around a pretty sharp bend and didn't turn slow enough and ended up one of my skis came off and I slid about 20 foot along the ground and hurt my knee. And then the other one was only a few weeks ago. We'd had snow overnight, but no snow for the past week. But it wasn't enough snow to ski on, so it was just like a dusting of snow. So it covered all of the rocks, but not enough to ski on. So I skied just past where my uncle had skied onto some rocks, and obviously you can't ski on rocks because there's no friction. So I just slid down about 30 foot of rock on my buttocks. On one side particularly, and I ripped like my salopettes and my jacket, and I like damaged. I like bruised my side and damaged my calf. So yeah, I think that's most of my major injuries.
I see what this is not funny. I don't know why it launched me into hysterics. I can't lie.
It's kind of funny.
Like I was sitting there, like I'm not gonna laugh at this last one. I'm gonna laugh at this one, and you said dust, and I started like I could feel it coming. I was like, nah, it's coming.
What did I say?
Stop this. It's coming. You said like fine dust over the rocks of just.
A sprinkling of dusting over the
That's not even that funny, and I'm sitting there like I'm doomed. I can feel it coming.
Yeah, no, don't worry, it's fine. I was fine from all of them.
When you said you slid 30 feet on your buttocks.
I did.
Completely lost it.
I did. It was 30 foot at a 55-degree angle. It was not particularly fun. Well, at the time, looking back, it was all right. Not the worst injury I've had.
Man, interesting life.
I've had a fair few injuries in my time. Yeah, not as many as some people though.
Man, I don't get it. Like, the older people are, the more interesting their lives seemed.
That's because they've had more life, Leo. There's more.
But like, even like, to be fair, like my dad, for example, right?
Yeah.
He describes his early life as like chaotic. Like where I'm from now, like when he was around, there was gangs, right?
Yeah.
Like he's described stories being chased by like pit bulls and shit.
Oh wow. That is pretty
Like
dangerous.
the injury I can think about him getting is when he was trying to climb over a fence to score and he fell, and you know there's spikes on the fence, basically impaled his knee.
Ooh, that's not nice. Yeah, that's not a nice injury. Yeah.
Didn't sound like a very nice injury, to be fair.
No, I don't imagine it was. I imagine it was probably quite painful. There was worse injuries at my school, though, I think. We had a fair few impalings, shall we say.
Oh.
Yeah, not intentionally, not by the students, but not good either, obviously. It was I think both times it was cross country, and they used a javelin as a flag post for the cross country, and then one of the boys was running in to finish the race, and the wind blew the javelin over and through his leg.
Yikes!
Yikes, indeed. Yeah, that was a yikes. That was yeah, not a brilliant. Obviously, they had to call an ambulance into the field. Then another one. There was a boy in year 11 when I was in like year 8 or 9. He climbed over a fence into the AstroTurf because the AstroTurf was locked. To get a ball because they were playing football and they kicked it over, and he climbed over it, got the ball, kicked it back over the fence, then went to climb back over the fence to get out, and slipped. And he was wearing a ring. His ring caught on the top of the fence.
Ooh.
And took all of the skin off of his finger.
This is why I don't wear rings in my life.
Yeah,
I won't lie.
I later found out that type of injury is called degloving, which
Yeah, no.
Yeah, particularly nasty one,
like,
that one.
Oh man, it makes me finger scared. Like I remember distinctly all my friends and they're like, search up degloving. I'm like, search up degloving.
Yeah,
fucking foul images.
It is it's
fucking
not a nice
horrendous look.
It's not.
You made me all recoiled now.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's not something you want to happen. Just be careful.
My injuries, but like I can think of some funny times. Like this guy, we'll call him Breeze.
Breeze.
It's not far off his actual name. We'll call him Breeze.
Okay.
Right. Breeze like tried to shove me into a massive muddy puddle, right?
Okay.
And because I'm awesome sauce and I always seem to get out of things just about right, he pushes me and I just about make it over, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then some year 11, just as they're walking past, just like effectively shoulder barges him, right?
Yeah.
And he slips and falls arse first into the muddy puddle. Gets up all over his fucking uniform. It's like he took a big old dookie, bro. And I'm sitting like, because like he tried to shove me in.
That's funny,
I jump over, turn around, instantly he's just launched into that puddle. Like all over his back and his like uniform and stuff, and he sits there with it on him for the rest of the day.
That is quite funny. That is quite funny. Yeah.
It is quite funny.
That's karma, I suppose.
Indeed.
Yeah. I don't think what the worst of my injuries was. Which one of those is the worst? I don't know. I've got an earwax removal appointment tomorrow.
Interesting.
It will be hopefully getting rid of my earwax.
I mean, you'll be able to hear more.
Yes, it will. I've oh no, it's the Pit Percy's here. Oh no, it's the party room. I noticed Phil googled degloving. Don't Google degloving.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do
Google
that.
it.
Oh, not decloving again. I don't want this conversation.
Oh, Percy, I will explain this to you later. Yeah, we're in the party room at the moment. I'm trying to like get some stuff down.
Bro, decloving actually sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We can stop talking about it now. It's yeah. So,
You ever had like a moment of profound, like, stupidness?
significantly throughout my life, yes. Why do you ask?
So I'm looking at like things I have on my wall, and one of them is just this big ass machete.
Okay.
And I remember the time that I looked at the back of it and went, it's bumpy. Is it sharp? So I took my thumb along the top
All right.
and just dragged my thumb all the way down it. Looked at my thumb, fine. 5 minutes later, my thumb is just vigorously bleeding. And I'm
Oh
like,
dear.
okay, right, I've come to the conclusion that it is sharp. And the funny thing
I've
about that one
come
is,
to the conclusion that it is sharp. Okay.
and the funny part about that one is, it runs in the family because later that year, my brother's like looking at the thing, and I go, actually, one time I cut my thumb on that one because I thought the back wasn't sharp, and he went, the back isn't sharp, and I went,
Ah.
it is, trust me, and he drags his thumb down it,
Ah.
and 5 minutes later he's like, right, I'm gonna have to agree with that one. It is in fact sharp, and I'm like, I told you so.
Dear. Oh dear. Stop Googling stuff, guys. My God. Percy Googled it. I explained what it was. You don't have to Google it. Jesus.
I
Oh
could
my
never
God.
wear a ring, I won't lie. It just seems like such a horrendous thing to happen.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Like, I would
Not fun.
actually rather die.
Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna end my stream maybe at midnight for me. Christ, I'm yawning. We're both yawning. Yeah, I'll end it at like midnight.
Eek.
You don't need to know more. Why would you want to know more? I explained that it was
Rank.
Okay.
So
Okay.
rank, honestly.
It is. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, let me. I'm trying to think what to put in these rooms. Oh, maybe we need more balloons here. I think that'd be good. Yeah.
How's your day been, Sol?
What's that? Sorry.
How's your day been?
Good. Yeah, it's been. Thank you for asking. It's been good. What did I do today? I had a meeting with the university about how they need to do better mental health. I took a nap. That was pretty good. I had chicken schnitzel and chips for dinner that I made. That's quite nice. What else did I do today? No, I think that's it. It was pretty fun. Pretty good day. Very chill.
Peak.
Yeah. How's your day, Leah?
It was good. I'm trying to think of what lessons I had. Started out with history and chemistry, which is pretty ugh.
Yeah.
Then it moved on to English and math,
Maths.
which was pretty ugh. And then got to product design, which was pretty.
Oh, that's D2.
Ugh.
Okay. Just checking. Yeah, similar.
I kind of just spent the time doodling.
Ah.
I drew
News.
myself, like how I look in the manga thing with the sunglasses.
Cool.
Try to figure out how to do the. Took me a while to figure out how to do the lines on the glasses. You know, the white lines,
Yeah.
like the shine. I was like, it took me a while to figure it out, but I can't. I can do it. I can only do it. I can only draw like faces in one way, and it's like this weird like big like chubby face, circular ones that just look goofy. Like I don't do like proper faces.
Hey.
It'd be like.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, Funko Pops look? Where they're all, like, rounded and they look just, like, mini
Yeah.
versions. That's basically all I can do.
That's fine. You don't need to. It'll do loads more.
Yeah, I don't really do bodies either. I can't do bodies.
Practice makes perfect.
I tried drawing
Oh,
one
wow.
person next to me. I could draw one of them, but the other one was an issue because we would get to his chin, and he was like, "I want Joe Swanson's chin," so I gave him this massive chin, and he's like, "No, I don't want that one anymore." So we go to Peter Griffin's chin, and he just goes through a cycle of the worst chins ever. Like I look at him and I look at the thing, and I'm like, "Man, your chin is not like that."
It gets a Peter Griffin chin. Oh my god.
And then I'll draw a wizard.
I like wizards.
To be specific, one of triangles.
A triangle wizard.
Yeah, so we have triangular eyebrows.
Yeah.
A triangular beard. Triangles on his hat. And he was shooting spells and stuff. And his torso was technically a triangle because it was just a cloak. It was just so goofy, but I loved it. I like doodling. I actually want to get a whiteboard in my room so I can just start
I have one, yeah.
doodling.
I'd recommend it.
Or like if I'm ever talking about something, I can start presentating. I can just start writing things down on the whiteboard. I think I'd make the best presentator. My mind works in magical ways. My knowledge knows no bound.
The scope of your engineering genius literally knows no bounds.
Indeed. I wonder if the eye paint is going to be gone by tomorrow. I don't know what's weird. It's weird. It's like above my eye.
Hopefully.
It hurts when I like try and look too much.
It hurts when I try and look too much. That is
like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah. It's just the way you said it. Oh, it's funny.
You know how it is. You know how the grind is.
Me and Ape are both on that Sigma grind set. Yeah.
Old. I haven't spoke to Ape in a while. I think I spoke.
He's
to
in
him
chat, so you can say hello.
Hi, Ape. I can't remember the last time I spoke to you. But it could have been recent, actually. I don't know. My memory's all over the place.
That's alright, mine is too. He left though. Don't know. Is Ape studying? I assume he's studying, given that he's just put. I don't know. Maybe he isn't.
I don't have to study just yet.
Hmm.
Do you think I'd be okay if I just didn't do revision? It's like, it sounds like a fuck ton of effort, I won't lie.
Do I think you'd be okay if you didn't do revision? No. Is the answer to that.
Why?
No. Because revision helps a lot.
It's just so much to revise, and it's like... I'll just lose my life for a while.
Yeah.
This doesn't even help me get my job at McDonald's, man.
I don't know if McDonald's is where you should be aspiring to in life. Not saying it's bad, but...
I'm settling for McDonald's. Works for me. I'm just going for music or something. That'll be my aspiring career choice. If that doesn't take off, then McDonald's will be my legacy.
Noted.
I think McDonald's isn't a bad legacy.
I think you could probably you could work your way up the chain of command in McDonald's. Yeah.
Oh, you're right, McDonald's manager. When I'm 83 and I'm on my deathbed and I've got scoliosis, I'm gonna be like, I was in McDonald's once, manager. And then I whisper in the ear. I go, McDonald's, the ice cream machine was never broken. Bye.
Do you reckon? I've heard that it never is actually broken, or like, no, it is. I don't know, something like that. I've heard stuff about it.
I prefer to just eat the food that they have there, like the burgers and the nuggets. Preferably nuggets. Actually, I love nuggets. My head hurts. Ugh. If I wake up tomorrow, my left eye is killing me again, I will be immensely annoyed. I got up in the morning. I was like, my left eye just feels like it cannot be rendered usable. Because every time I like strain my eyes for more than 3 seconds, I just feel like this aching in my eye.
That's not good, Leo.
Normally it only comes and goes because like it only comes around I've playing like the Xbox or something for a good while. And that's only on like weekends because that's when I like get up, play it, and then just play it all the day.
That's your eyes are hurting because you've been staring at a screen for so long. But
like,
genuinely,
it's weird because today I woke up even without even like looking at a screen. The first thing to happen was eye pain.
Yeah, it's probably from the screens that you've been staring at for all of your life. Oh,
God. But I have perfect 20/20 vision, so that means
doesn't mean your eyes can't be hurt.
They'll fix themselves. I remember when I got a cut on my eye.
Did it fix itself or just?
Yeah, it fixed itself. It was cool though. My left eye was like completely red with a bit of blue in it because my eyes are blue. Because it was like bleeding and it was spreading.
That's bad. That's not good.
That's fine. It heals itself. Do you know that black goo inside the eyeball?
There isn't any black to my knowledge. Not any black goo inside the eyeball.
No, there is. There is the black goo. Inside your eyeball. It's what makes it also squishy.
There's colourless glue. I wouldn't call it black.
No, there is some black one. I saw it in a science practical. Like this
Did you dissect an eye?
Yeah, we stabbed it.
Yeah, that's not meant to be black. That's clear in a living eye. It only goes black when something dies. Sorry to say.
Do you know about living eyes then, huh?
How do I know about living eyes?
Murderer.
I've got 2.
Yeah,
I've had them since I was little.
Inside your eyeballs?
Yes, when I see.
No.
Yes.
You can't see inside your eyeballs.
You can, because you see through them, Leo. The receptive.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So, right, the back of your eyeball is where the light hits to be detected. So the pupil is a hole, and you're seeing through it.
So you're telling me I'm viewing my own eyeballs?
Yeah, you're looking through a clear liquid at the moment inside your eyeball. Which is why sometimes you have like floaty things in it.
So what? Yeah, I was talking about the black goo when they're dead and stuff.
Yeah, it's not black and healthy.
We can't really
eyes.
get like a live eyeball, can we?
Not legally, no. You've gone surprisingly quiet.
Thinking.
I mean, if,
do you think that it'd ever be possible to be reanimated after like a long time of death?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How long
Difficult,
do you think
but not
the
impossible.
maximum you could wait for?
Infinite amount of time, in theory.
Well, like how? Because everything in you go all blue and stuff. Your heart starts hardening.
So what people would do is probably just reconstruct you, I think. So like if you imagine like all that you are is a configuration of atoms in a certain way, if people put those same elements of atoms in exactly the same way, they'll get another you, in theory. So at some
like
point,
cloning.
Like what? Sorry.
Like cloning. So you're just saying.
Yeah, like cloning. Yeah, like cloning, kind of. Yeah, they'll basically just remake you. But if you're dead, it'll be as if you'd like just come back to life, I guess. That's an unanswered question at the moment because we haven't done it. The ethics are a bit of a nightmare. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to that one day.
I was like thinking, I was like, so what if, because you die, right, and then there's no blood, and well there is blood, but there's like no oxygen, and everything's done, and your body just stops doing stuff. But if you put like a beating heart in there, and got it all like pushed up, and it's like pushing the blood around and putting and like you then like start giving like the air, and when you like.
Yeah, it depends. So okay, so I if you're wondering how long you can last up your heart
thinking, like,
stops.
if you've got put like a beating heart in your place right after you've been dead for a while and then start giving it air.
Nothing
will
would
it eventually be able to bring everything back?
No,
it's just not working.
No, unfortunately not. No, so your brain can go about 2 minutes without permanent damage from lack of oxygen. After that 2 minutes is up, you start to get permanent damage. After 3 or 4 minutes, there's that your brain's, if they try to bring you back, you wouldn't be able to come back. Your brain wouldn't be able to function.
What do you think happens in our brains when we die?
A few studies have shown that there's a big burst of electrical activity at the moment of death. What happens in our brains when we die? They pretty much, like everything else, stop. The cells all stop working.
What do you think the burst of electricity is?
Probably some sort of last resort mechanism to try and I don't know, maybe like it'd be like people's life flashing before their eyes. That's because that's often a reported phenomena. Could be what causes it. Yeah. It's probably I think one of the theories was it's the brain's way of searching for a way to deal with the situation that it's in. But obviously it can't because it's never experienced death before, and you only ever experience it once. So it doesn't find a solution.
If it was playing like a montage of your entire life, right?
Yeah.
Like on the brink of death, and then you get resuscitated, that's like an awkward moment. Like you're like that's like. How do I explain?
I think a lot of
like,
people would be
you wake up
happy.
again, you're like, I'd be like, hold on now, you just skipped my end credits.
That's
like,
an interesting way of looking.
Just skipped my end credits. I was about to see like the post-credit end scene.
I'm afraid there's no post-credit scene.
They just load my last checkpoint again.
Yeah. I don't think there's a post-credit scene, Leo. I'm sorry. I don't think there is that.
Well, I think it'd be kind of sick. Like you die, and you're like, now you have now unlocked the secret soul ending. If you go and replay the story.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just
you go back.
I think what'd be really funny is if you die and then just as you fade away into blackness, the words "level 2" pop up on the
God damn it!
on your vision. That would be funny.
we're in the Midnight Library, but that's also a cool idea. The Midnight Library is like this book, right? But like,
Oh, I've
basically,
heard of
so
this. Yeah.
once you die, like there's like this light or like something that like is important to you.
Yeah.
To like play. So someone, it's a video game. So like, for example, if you had like a moment, like somewhere, like if you were like,
Hmm.
I try to think about that. Like if a memorable moment to you when you were younger was in a library or something, then it'll be like a library. And then there's like the books that show you your different lives. Like one of them, you're like what if Soul decided to become an astronaut? What if Soul just like never? What if Soul went crazy, believed the Earth was flat, and only ate raw meat?
You want
It's just
like
bunch of
a
different
what
lives.
if, basically.
Like a what if, and then you get pulled out of them, right?
Yeah.
Or the moment you feel disappointed with it.
The moment you feel disappointed with it.
Yeah. So like, for example, if you're like, I want to change this about it, and then you get in there and you change it, and then like, actually, well, you know, something happened, and you're like, someone you know is dead, and you're like, oh man, that fucking sucks, and then you're suddenly back in the library, you're like, fuck.
That is interesting. An interesting idea. Yeah, I can't say I've ever thought of that before.
It's just a book.
Yeah, I've heard it's
Just,
a good one though.
just
I
keeps
think
on
I'll
my
read
mind,
it.
There's a lot of swearing.
No, I'm used to swearing. I'm an adult. I swear in my real life. I just, I try to keep it off mute because it's not a good example to set.
I eagerly wait for, like.
You're trying to wait for me to
soul.
lose my patience. No,
Your radical soul.
No, that's
angry.
Not. That ain't happening.
Man. Like, I can just like imagine like your Minecraft skin with like a backwards cap on. Radical soul. It has like a skateboard.
I'm rad, yeah.
Like, does like the peace sign. It's like, oh yeah, I'm radical soul. I swear and stuff.
I swear and stuff. We're down, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Utterly ridiculous. White terracotta. Leah?
Huh? Yeah, I zoned out. What's up?
No, it's fine. Just checking you're still alive.
Indeed. I'm unkillable, trust.
So I've heard.
Indeed. I think, wouldn't it be awesome if I was like a constant? Like, if I could constantly stay in the world, and because I'm here, everything's okay.
Are you saying you want to be immortal?
Wouldn't that be funny?
I'd like to be immortal, I think.
I'd do some generational trolling.
Just turn up to like someone's
Like,
funeral, and then turn up to their
everything
son's
I'm
funeral.
learning everything I know about everything, and like eventually, once I know everything about all sciences, like, what's that you say? The pyramids are now in Africa? No, really? That's crazy. Like, I'm doing some generational trolling.
That is just evil.
There's remnants of UFO in the woods. That's crazy.
There's remnants of UFO in the woods.
Yeah. That's crazy. It could never be me. I'd do some generational trolling. I'd make people think aliens are real, and then I'd make them real. I'd become the creator of all.
Oh, of what? Sorry.
It's the Omni Leo. That's tough.
Oh my god. Oh dear. What is this conversation? It's a deep conversation, isn't it?
I thought I was just rambling. I think.
No, sort of before.
Oh, the deaf one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was I think a deep conversation maybe.
Yeah, I'll get into a deep conversation, sure. Fairly deep. So let me just copy and paste this, it'd be easier. Okay.
I'm just an awesome guy.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped something.
There we go. Lovely.
I don't want to do now that he's gone. She was like the greatest stream partner ever, because like I always need some kind of stream supervision
Oh my god.
to watch my chat, and also so that I can maybe try and actually do it correctly and not
Yeah.
like. Honestly, I need like someone watching over me, so I'm not an absolute more.
I might be able to do
Yeah,
that, to be
you
fair.
know me, like
Yeah.
like how what was it like 5 minutes ago? You were like you're still on stream there, and I was like, oh yeah, and then in GTA, like
Mm.
I'm just a still guy. I'm just a still guy, you know. How it is.
Yes, I know what you mean. Speaking of streams, I think it's raining outside. I think I'm gonna end this one here just because I've got a headache and I need to get up early tomorrow. So, thank you everyone for watching.
Headache
Thank you,
moment.
Bill. Thank you, Percy. Thank you, Ape. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, Nexus and CG as well, and Tertinand. And I will see
Thank
you
you.
later. Oh, Rivers
thank you.
just got here. Both of them are here. Sorry, guys. I'm just about to end now. So, and thank you to Leo, obviously, for being here and providing comedy and
God.
entertainment.
On
See you
God.
later.